inside your storm, bound to your rhythm. Life, is it just a dream? Will I see you again? Or are we lost in time?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nerds Order Music. Today, our guests are two members from the band Edge of Paradise. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey.
Here.
How you guys doing today?
I'm fine.
Good.
Fine.
All right. Shall
Nice
we
weather
begin?
here.
Oh, yes, it is. I can tell. I'm like, you lucky bastard.
How's in Connecticut?
It's actually not bad today. Rest of the week has been a hell because it's been changing off and on from like rainstorms to just sunny, and then two in the same day.
Oh.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah, I heard there was like some floating and like
Yeah,
storms and stuff.
It was bad.
Oh shit.
All right, well, let's get started. Where did the Edge of Paradise band project begin?
It began a long time ago. I mean, the project began probably in 2011 when I met Margarita working on another project. It was kind of a music for hire thing. And she was doing a song with a producer in LA. And they brought me in to do the guitar on the song. And so we continued on after and completed the first album. We just kept going from there.
Nice.
The rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history.
Oh, seriously? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, what got you guys into music?
I started playing drums when I was 12. I remember I wanted to play guitar, but my mom didn't let me for some reason. And I was like in a music school, and I was like with my sister and my cousins, and there was like limited spots for guitar, drums, and bass. My sister took bass, my two cousins took guitar, and there was only drums available. So I kind of was forced to learn drums, and I didn't want to. So in my first, like I had my first lesson in class, and I fell in love with the instrument. I was like, this is what I want to do when I was 12. So I just never stopped since then, pretty much. I'm from Colombia, by the way, and I moved to LA 10 years ago to pursue music. Went to MI music. There's like a music school in Hollywood, and yeah, that's pretty much how everything started from my end, and keeps going.
Yeah, that's funny because I started on drums.
Oh really? Shit.
Yeah, I did. I started on drums when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I didn't, I did it for maybe a year, and
Okay.
just I don't know, it didn't really click for me, so I switched to guitar at some point a couple of years later. Then I just stuck with that. It's exactly backward.
Yeah. No, I wanted to do guitar, and no, it didn't work out. So drums, it was.
There's too many guitar players now, anyway.
True. The world needs more drummers.
Yeah.
I like how that switched. You started out on drums and became a guitarist, and he wanted to do guitar, and now he's on drums.
Yep.
That's actually kind of funny.
I know, yeah.
All right. My next question is, what inspired the band name?
Pretty much all the other good ones were taken. So, we tried a bunch of different names, and it's kind of hard to get something that would not be pigeonholed into a certain style, so we didn't want to be too extreme sounding or too technical sounding. I mean, we really didn't want people to get an idea of what the band would sound like right away by the name. So it couldn't have the word skull or, it would be nice if it had black something, but black something's already something. There's a million bands using the word black. So we just stumbled on Edge of Paradise because of LA, because we live in LA, and it's kind of it's the underside of it's a disaster. It's like there's homeless people everywhere, and it's super expensive. It's super crowded. It's kind of like you're in you're sold a dream. You're like on the edge of paradise. It's a false reality.
I think I ever heard that story. That's really interesting.
I like the way you put that too, because that was in LA. I was there, and I saw everything you just described.
Yeah, it's a mess. I mean, there's a lot that they don't show on TV. Of course, the real part of everything is always a lot different than the dream. Same thing with music. You start out with watching music videos and all that kind of thing, and you think it's going to be a certain way, but the reality is always a lot different. When you're in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I feel that too. Like that just is best way to put it, honestly.
Yeah.
Speaking about the music, what is your songwriting process? Like, how does it all come together?
It's pretty eclectic. We start out with just a basic idea. Usually, maybe it could be a guitar riff, could be a sample or a keyboard, or just a basic melody, and then we start building on top of that and let the song develop. Again, just trying to let everything come into its own, because we don't want to push it in a certain direction. It really is just like letting the song come to life. And as that happens, it's really rewarding. It's like you're watching it be born. But all of the the technical expertise after that would come into play, because then the production and the musical knowledge and all the things that you need to do to kind of flesh it out. But we don't always start from the same place. A lot of times it's a guitar riff, but other times it could be a drum groove, just an inspiration, a basic inspiration.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the songs, I just finished listening to that new album you guys released, and I love it, to say the very least.
Cool.
And if I had to pick one song to ask the meaning of, it's going to have to be The Unknown, which is the title song.
Okay.
So what was the meaning of that song lyrically?
What does it mean to you, Jamie?
It's so many things. I remember when we were actually on the studio tracking the song, there were so many emotions involved, especially since it means so much to Margarita, lyric wise, and when she was like you can see on her eyes and you can feel like how much that meant to her, and it was just like life changing. It was a super cool experience, and the song for me is one of my favorites. I have another one that is like number one, but I'll say The Unknown is number two for sure. Yeah, so many changes. I don't know, it's like one of my favorites for sure. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, to me, I like the cinematic content of that song, and how it builds really slowly, and it takes a long time to, and we kept building it to the end, which is something that we started in the beginning of the band, to try to take the smallest idea and build it, just keep building it little bit by little bit, as if it were like a movie soundtrack. But the concept of the unknown is really like not to be afraid, I guess, of what's out there, because I mean, some of the best things come from the things that you run away from, or your fears, and don't fear the unknown. To me, it's really like just embrace it, embrace what you don't know, and get out there and go after it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I love the way you just worded that. That is amazing.
Yes.
I just made it up.
Hey, it works. It's true.
He
Yeah.
has to write it down on the computer. He's been thinking it the entire day.
I still love that. All right. Well, my next question is, who would you love to collaborate with, whether it be in studio or on stage, or both?
Oh, there's a lot. How about you, Jamie? Who would you like to collab with?
I always wonder how would it be to bring in a male singer for a collaboration. I don't know who. It could be like a strong voice, like Corey Taylor, or
Yeah.
I wonder how that combination would be like between Margaret and Corey Taylor, or maybe something more melodic, like the singer from Camelot.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but I think it will be a cool idea, like point make a collaboration with a male singer. Since we're working with the guy from Treat This Grace, it could be that direction. It could be
Yeah.
like poppy rock. What about
Yeah,
you?
we were actually thinking about that. I mean, because I think in probably the next few songs, we'll probably try to bring in some other people to collaborate, because it makes sense. But and we have worked with a few people here, and I was thinking, I don't know how it would fit, but the other day I was thinking the guy from Fear Factory would be cool. I mean, it would be a pretty extreme.
The
you know,
singer? Oh shit.
yeah, Burton, maybe.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
we did a show with him a long time ago, and it was a charity thing, and he's a really good guy. So, and he sang a Kiss song. I played on a Kiss song with him, and it was really unique version of the song. So, could be cool. I mean, I guess we would have to just see how everybody else feels about it. But
Yeah. And
it
I
would
feel
be
like
cool to collaborate with a lot of people, you know?
true, yeah. You asked also like on stage who would be cool to collaborate. I always wanted to either share stage or collaborate with Korn. I love
Oh,
their
yeah, that'd be
style.
cool.
Yes, fucking love Corn.
Have those basses on one of the tracks. That'll be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just finished listening to them today too. Like, holy crap,
Oh yeah. They're like really active right now. They're like touring, and
they are.
I love their drummer. It's like one of my inspirations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got cool grooves, man. It's funky.
I take inspiration from them myself. Like them and a few other bands are really what got me to be confident enough to start writing lyrics. Because honestly, I just got all my anger out through lyric writing as of recent.
Cool. It's a good outlet.
Yeah. Oh, very. I felt so much better after writing down what the hell I wrote. Well, what the hell I've written. All right. My next question is: what is the best piece of advice you could give to your listeners and fellow musicians?
Oh,
Advice like towards
Anything.
successful or dude, that's a hard one. You
yeah.
go.
All right. Best piece of advice: you got to believe in yourself and don't listen to all the critics, because everybody's a critic nowadays, and everybody's also a music producer, I've noticed.
True.
So you got to go with your gut feeling and whatever feels good to you. And in general, in life, right? In life, don't let people lead you. You know, you got to do what feels good to you, and take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you. Don't let other people run the show for you.
True. I'll say like be open-minded, be grateful with what you have, like whatever accomplishment you do on your music, just be grateful and happy to accomplish something, and always practice, keep working on your dream. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I tell myself all the time. Like, I'm just grateful for whatever I accomplish. And yeah, just kind of never stop. Like, if you really want it, just kind of keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, that's good advice, because practicing gratitude is really like a big part of finding happiness, I think.
Yeah. If
you stop and reflect and you think about how lucky, I mean, each of us has something to be thankful for, but I mean, it's really easy to take things for granted, you know, and practicing gratitude is a big key to finding, you know, happiness in life, I think. We'll see.
I like that. I really like that a lot. All right. My second to last question is: what is next for Edge of Paradise?
I think we're going to have a cover song coming up in October. A couple more. I think we got another video that's going to come out for the industrial version of Madness. And, you know, we're still pushing to write more music. We're going to probably do more covers and then try to focus on making another album. But we're always writing, so I think we'll just keep pushing forward. Hopefully tour.
Oh yeah, hopefully tour. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. Just like it's like a matter of when.
Yeah.
How and where.
Especially because of the whole COVID bullshit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. COVID.
Dude, I hate this pandemic so much.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it to be over.
I miss going to shows. I miss going to festivals. Like I miss the music life, man. I fucking miss it.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
Back.
Yeah. All right. My final question is: do you have any questions for me?
What do you think of the album? Like,
I enjoyed it. Personally.
Did you know the band before The Unknown, or how did you get to know the Edge of Paradise?
Well, I go through Keel Sound Productions to help me get some groups to work with. Then she does a lot of marketing for them, and she reached out to me, sending me some of your stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it a listen. I just fell in love with it.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So how do you get to work with Kill Sounds at the beginning, at first?
Because she reached out to me when I was first getting started with this,
Okay.
back like maybe 4 months ago, a little longer than that, I think. And I work with some of her previous groups, like Illusions of Grandeur and a few others. And then I messaged her again recently saying, if you want me to work with any more groups, I'm here, I'm ready to go. And she sent me your information. I'm like, let's do it.
Oh, cool.
Cool. And
I have another
here we
question.
are.
All right, go for it.
What music genre would you think the band is? Like, would you like involve? Because I heard so many things: melodic, hard rock, industrial rock, metal. It's confusing. So I was just wondering, what do you think the band goes for?
Oh, your guys? Honestly, I see a lot of metal and industrial, like hard rock when I listen to you guys.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way too. I
Yeah.
have one more.
Okay.
Who do you see the band touring with, or who will you like, uh, according to what you listen to on the Unknown and the Universe? If you listen to it, who do you think it will be a good fit for the band to tour with?
I really see a lot with Currents with you guys because Currents is more metalcore, and a lot of the like meanings of the songs kind of work together pretty well because a lot of it's about like fighting your demons and going into the unknown and stuff like that. So I really think you guys and Currents would work really well together.
Karen. Okay.
I want to work with
Cool.
them so badly. They're the reason I'm doing this. Their music got me out of more than once.
Oh wow.
So that's what inspired me to start this whole thing up.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Well,
Cool.
it's good to hear that you better.
Oh, I'm much better now.
That's cool.
Yeah. What about you, Dave? Got any questions for me?
Yeah. How do you like Connecticut?
It's shit. The taxes are fucking ridiculous.
The
Yeah.
taxes? I don't think it's worse than here.
Oh no, it's not worse, but it's still pretty high. Because almost
Oh.
everything is taxed here. Like
Yeah.
more like even vehicle taxes are fucking ridiculous. My twin has to pay like 500 something a month for not a month, a year for his car tax. And I'm over here looking at mine like I'm so glad my truck's only 18 bucks a year because of how
Yeah.
old it is. So I'm like, I'm so happy I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, I guess, and that's always been that way there. Connecticut's been crazy with the taxes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think because of the other people, well, everybody who lives in the other side of Connecticut that jumps over the border and work in New York, I think they're bigger income folks, right? They're
Yeah.
the high rollers. I guess
I never
we're-
live anywhere besides California, so I don't know how that works anywhere else
Hmm.
besides California. It's pretty expensive here already.
Yeah,
Everything.
I took a tour and they told us some of the prices for the homes, and I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can definitely agree with you on that.
Yeah, it's nuts out here. But you pay for the weather, I guess. We have a sun tax.
It's a paradise, yes.
At least you guys don't get snow like we do.
Right.
I kind of like snow. When I
Oh,
went
yeah?
to Connecticut and on the holidays, I was so happy. I don't know.
It's nice. It's nice for Christmas, but I mean, I grew up there, and I have so many memories of. I had a '73 Camaro, and I remember I came out of my mom's house one time, and the car had slid down the driveway and was parked in a snowdrift. And I'd just taken a shower.
No.
I mean, I couldn't get the car out of the drift. I was like full of mud. It was just
Oh, shit.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
guess-
know,
That's such a
If you
nice
go
car, too.
for like a few weeks, it's fine. But yeah, living there, going out there, it's probably not fun.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Snow is nice, except for when it gets like 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, and it's like, son of a bitch. Because that happened once, and I'm like, I hate this so much.
yeah, that's a different game altogether, huh? When you're buried in it.
Yeah, it's like when it's a little bit, okay, not bad. When it's a lot, here we go again.
Yep.
Oh, it's terrible. But besides that, though, everything else is all right.
Cool.
I'm going back in January for like 1 week for a wedding.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'm looking forward. There's like a lot of cool places. I can't wait to have the pizza again.
Oh, pizza here.
Yeah.
I'll admit the pizza here is good. I'll
It's
admit
really
that.
good. Yeah. I thought I had good pizza when I went there. My girlfriend is from there, so she was like, "You haven't tried good pizza." She took me to a place. I was like, "Yeah, this
What
is
was it
good."
called?
Bar. It's in New Haven.
Yep, I've been there. New Haven's
Bar,
actually
yeah.
New Haven's relatively close to me.
There was another place that she said is better, but there's always like a long wait. So we went to Bar. It has the
Yeah.
mashed potato pizza.
I have not tried that.
It's like their signature shit, and I was like, mashed potato pizza, that must be horrible, and it was so good.
I'll have to give that a try next time I head up there.
Yeah.
It's so fun working with people who've been in Connecticut because that's so rare for me.
Yeah.
I'm usually working with people who are out of country or out of state. Like it's usually global for the most part. So it's
Yeah.
nice having people who actually came or have visited here.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we've actually played there a few times, and we've been back, and we hit a deer coming back. I guess we were in like New London area.
Yeah, they're known for that. So
You
Yeah,
hit a deer? Holy shit.
Yeah, we were stuck. We busted the radiator on the van. Actually, the old drummer drove over the deer.
Oh fuck.
So he pretty much finished it off. It was dead, yeah, for sure. And finished off the van too at that point. But
damn, that poor deer.
yeah,
I know. So that way he's not playing with you anymore. He got
we
fired
had to get rid of him after that.
Yeah.
No. We let that slide. It was an accident.
Yeah. That'll be so sad to watch. Just like hit a deer and just like watch him die in front of you.
The life just
Well-
drains out of his eyes, and it's like,
But they're pretty
Bambi, no.
resilient. They're
Oh,
pretty
they
resilient
are.
because we hit one in Texas one time. We've hit maybe 3 times.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
You guys
We'll
gotta
see.
put tallies on the side of your band now with a little deer heads. See how many deers you've hit.
yeah. Well, where they come out, where they're not afraid of people anymore, they kind of overrun the freeways and stuff, and they're acclimated, and they see lights and they just freeze. So if they're on the road and you come upon them, they're not going to move. You're probably either going to have to swerve off the road or you hit the deer.
Oh shit.
You're kind of you're lucky if you don't get killed though, because they're pretty good size. And we totaled a small compact car one time, and the deer still ran off, but I'm sure it wasn't fine after that. We're going like 70.
Wow. That sucks.
Damn. That's a fun little story. 3 deers. Wow, I've never
Yeah.
heard that before on any interview I've ever done. I've never heard a story like this.
Yeah, we've got a few of those, man. We've had some tires blow out, trailer lit on fire in Wisconsin. It was so driving around it can be fun, but it's has some challenges.
Yeah, it's never easy.
For sure.
Nope.
Wow.
That's awesome. Not awesome for the cars, but awesome stories to
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah. Yeah, we did get the van fixed and we got out of there. We just radiators are made of plastic now, so we had to go get another. We actually went to Hartford to get the radiator.
Oh,
So picked it up in Hartford. Then we drove over to SOU in Jersey, did a couple radio interviews, and then back on the road again. It was an interesting time.
I bet.
Yeah. Touring stories.
Well, next time we come down to Connecticut, let me know, and I'll go to that show as fast as I can. Like I'll just book it. Like let's go.
Cool. Yeah, we'll let you know. Yeah, it would be. Hopefully, we'll make it back over there. My family's over there, so
Yeah,
it'd be good to get back.
That's cool.
this has been so much fun. Thank you guys so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, man. Like,
Yeah,
I
thanks for
love
having us, yeah.
I love
Appreciate
working with groups as much as I can. I love when I meet people like you who have like amazing stories. It's so much fun to like hear those.
That's cool. That's
The
cool.
trials.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna wrap things up here if we're all set.
Okay, yeah, and then
Yeah.
just everybody can check out the new music. It's edgeofparadiseband.com. We've got a couple of new videos out there. Check out The Unknown and tell everybody about it. Spread it around.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the social media, Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook.
I'll hit the social
Everything.
media like you guys hit the deers.
Yeah, exactly. Hit it like crazy. Man.
I had to. I'm sorry. I had to.
It's all good.
All
Say
right.
bye, Pickles. She's saying bye.
Bye, puppy. All right, this has been another episode of Nerds Order Music. Today, our guests
Just
were
comfortable.
2 members of Edge of Paradise. You guys have an awesome day.
All right, you too.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Take care.